Historic breakthrough. Alex Eala becomes first Filipina to enter WTA Top 100. Filipina tennis star climbs to number 73 in WTA rankings. Fans react to this historic moment. In an exciting and historic achievement, Filipina tennis sensation Alex Eala has become the first ever Filipina to break into the top 100 of the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) rankings. With her remarkable rise, Eala now stands at number 73, climbing 2 spots from number 75, making a powerful statement to the world that the Philippines has arrived on the global tennis stage. At just 19 years old, Eala's surge in the rankings is a direct result of her outstanding performance in the 2025 Miami Open, where she pulled off stunning upsets against 3 Grand Slam champions, Iga Swiatek, Madison Keys, and Jelena Ostapenko. Her run was cut short in the semifinals by world number 4 Jessica Pegula, but the young star left a lasting impression on tennis fans worldwide. In a heartfelt post on Instagram, Eala shared her reflections on her journey. "Wow, this year's Miami Open has left me speechless and so full of emotion, mostly pride and gratitude. I'm proud of myself for pushing through those tough moments and to have been able to make a statement for the Philippines on one of the biggest stages of tennis." The Filipino community in Dubai is beaming with pride over Eala's achievements, with many praising her resilience, talent, and determination. We caught up with some passionate supporters who shared their thoughts on this historic moment. Alfred Paul Casario, 40, a Dubai resident and tennis enthusiast, who had the chance to meet Alex Eala in person, couldn't hide his admiration for the young tennis phenom. "As a tennis fan, I was incredibly proud of Eala's performance at the Miami Open. To beat 3 of the top players in the world, that's no small feat. Her resilience was the key to her success, and without a doubt, she's put the Philippines on the global tennis map. We're witnessing the rise of a future tennis superstar." But it's not just Eala's skill that stands out. Alfred admired her humility. Even after her semifinal loss in Dubai last year, she took time to meet her fans and take photos. "She always reminds us to stay humble, no matter how high you climb." Eala's down-to-earth attitude in the face of incredible achievements is as inspiring as her powerful game on the court. With her momentum building and her rankings soaring, Eala's future looks incredibly bright. Casario is optimistic about her continued success. "I can see Eala breaking into the top 10 in the next few years. We've seen her dominance in the junior tour, and now she's making her mark on the WTA. She's destined for greatness." Eitan Oro, 46, assistant general manager in Dubai, added, "I hadn't followed tennis for years, but after seeing Eala's incredible wins, especially beating some of the biggest names in tennis in straight sets, I'm hooked again. Her passion, grit, and drive are undeniable, and it's inspiring to see how she's representing the Philippines on the world stage." Oro continued, "What sets Eala apart is her unwavering family support. Her journey isn't just about talent, but also the solid foundation she has behind her. This is something many athletes in the Philippines lack: proper coaching and financial support. I believe Eala's rise is the beginning of something big for Philippine tennis." Alexis Suzanne Castro Borella, 29, a project coordinator born and raised in Dubai, believes Alex Eala is on the brink of greatness, but there's always room for improvement. Eala's game during the Miami Open was flawless, but to break into the top 20, she needs to fully recover from her injury and focus on strengthening her muscles to prevent any recurrence. Additionally, boosting the power and accuracy of her serve would give her a huge advantage in big matches. As a Filipino tennis player, Borella couldn't be prouder of Eala's achievements, especially on such a global stage. It's monumental for the entire Filipino tennis community. It feels like the moment we've all been waiting for. And when it comes to Eala's impact on the future of Filipino tennis, Borella sees her rise as a game-changer. Her success sends a powerful message of hope. If you keep working hard, anything is possible. Eala's journey will inspire more tennis enthusiasts in the Philippines to push harder and believe in their own potential. As the world watches Eala's meteoric rise, one thing is clear: Alex Eala is not just representing the Philippines, she's making history. Let's keep supporting this incredible talent as she paves the way for a new era of Filipino tennis. At just 19, Alex Eala has carved her name in tennis history, not only for her own career but for Philippine sports. Here's a creative take, within 1,000 words, celebrating her journey to becoming the first Filipina ever to crack the WTA Top 100. The racket that echoed across a nation. Imagine the beginning, a girl on the lone hard court of her home club in Quezon City, swinging with determination in the Philippines' tropical sun. Fast forward, she's miles away at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain, where dreams nourish discipline, her left-handed two-handed backhand evolving from potential to power. That young girl had clutch, the steely resolve that grabbed her the 2022 U.S. Open Junior title, sweeping every set in the tournament, the first Filipina to do so in girls' singles at a junior Grand Slam. Still, those early successes were whispers compared to the thunder she would bring to the Miami Open in 2025. Entering as a wildcard ranked number 140, she wasn't supposed to be the headline. She would become it. Round 2. She stunned Yelena Ostapenko, number 25 and a former French Open champion. First Filipina to beat a WTA top 30 player. Round 3. Then came Madison Keys, world number 5 and reigning Australian Open champ. Alex dispatched her in straight sets, the first Filipina to topple a top 10 opponent in the Open era. Quarterfinals. Next, world number 2 Iga Swiatek, the crowd's favorite, the idol Alex had seen at her graduation at the academy, fell 6-2, 7-5. Alex's hands trembled. Disbelief and joy flooded her. She realized she had just become the first Filipina semifinalist at a WTA 1000 event. That epic run propelled her ranking from number 140 to number 75, making her the first Filipina to enter the WTA Top 100. A historic leap of 65 spots. National pride erupted. Fans, athletes, media, and even the financial sector rallied behind her. The Bank of the Philippine Islands celebrated Alex's climb to number 73 as a major milestone in Philippine sports. But Alex wasn't done. In June 2025, she became the first Filipina to reach a WTA final, entering the title match at Eastbourne, an extraordinary moment echoed in lists of firsts across Philippine sport. Then came the moment that forever imprinted her name in Grand Slam lore. At the 2025 U.S. Open, Alex became the first Filipino player ever to win a main draw match in the Open era. She roared back from 1-5 in the third set to beat 14th seed Clara Torres 13-11 in a tiebreak. Tears streamed as emotions burst free. These aren't just wins, they are beacons. Every forehand, every return, every upset victory is a message. Opportunity needs courage, and courage kindles dreams. Alex's journey, beginning from a modest academy court, through her junior triumphs, to the global stage, speaks to perseverance. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.